everybody.
It's Monday.
It's the first day of spring.
It is.
Yes,
Doesn't
happy
feel like
spring.
it. We're live at 5. Actually, it's pretty nice out,
Yeah.
considering. Katie Rose Clarke is here. I lost my voice. My voice cracked
got
on.
so excited.
Katie Rose Clarke is here. Miss
Miss
Saigon,
Saigon.
Ellen.
Yes.
Oh my God, I still believe. I love this.
She is
I love
so
Katie Rose Clarke.
good. She's so good. I just saw it.
I know. Beth
I
already saw it. I haven't
love
seen
it.
it yet. I'm freaking out. I'm so excited to see this show.
But once you see it, you'll freak out more.
Oh yeah.
Because it's so good.
Oh, we didn't introduce ourselves. I'm Paul Winter.
I'm Beth Stevens. Hello.
We're at Broadway.com. That's where we are, and now you're here with us. And can I share like the one big news thing? Because I wrote this last night.
Yes, because it is, speaking of freaking out, this is what everyone's doing this weekend.
Now, as of last night, this wasn't 100% true, but I'm sure by now it is, that Beauty and the Beast is the most highest grossing live action movie musical in the history of Hollywood.
Wow.
That's huge. I mean, it had like
Let's
over
talk numbers.
170
Wanna talk
million
numbers? Oh, you
over the
memorized
weekend.
it, yes.
And the record was like 175, 177, I forget, but it's in our story on the site. But and then people immediately said like, well, wait a minute, what about the animated movies? Which is true. Like The Lion King has made like over 400 million or something,
Yeah.
but it's not really a musical. I'm sorry, the animated musicals
animated.
are not really. They don't require
That's
the same
true.
suspension of disbelief that you're watching a musical and you're watching humans sing. And I'm sure that this movie will end up getting to that number anyway. And
It's
internationally,
already 350 million worldwide.
the global gross
It's
is
been
so
out
people
for
all
2
over the
days.
world are flipping out
3 days.
over this. So
Wow.
that's great news for all these other movies that
There's
are
so many in the
happening.
works.
But now, then we also got though in the same weekend sort of bad news. Although I've never seen Mulan.
Okay,
to be
we're
honest,
a little old for Mulan, but...
we're crooked. Move over a little bit.
What?
I want to be more centered.
Oh my God. This is so professional.
But Mulan,
what's the news
they're
about
remaking Mulan,
Right.
and they're not using the songs.
Song free.
Now, the only song I know is Reflection, which is everyone's audition song. Katie Rose Clarke, have you ever auditioned with Reflection?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a great
I
song.
have a collection here.
Christina Aguilera sang it, right?
So the voice of Mulan was...
Lisa Longa.
Liz Longa, who worked
Yeah.
with Katie Rose Clarke in Allegiance. I'm just saying, I'm just
Yeah,
playing
there's
it
a
up.
connection there.
There's a connection. And she tweeted that everyone's going to be fine. It's going to be good. She's supporting
She
it.
said, calm down, people.
Calm down.
But
It
anyway,
has a Solonga blessing.
Yeah.
So
But then
that's
it makes me wonder, like, well, all these other... And then Beauty and the Beast movie is interesting because they rewrote all these songs. They didn't
That's
use a lot
right.
of the songs they used for the Broadway Beauty and the Beast because they won an Oscar. I already explained
You
this.
explain this.
Alan Menken wants another Oscar, which, bravo, Alan Menken. But, yeah, so it makes you kind of wonder how faithful these other movies will be to the animated anyway. So but
then
it's all exciting.
Let me tie into my Alan Menken story.
You have one?
I do. Someone in the UK asked Alan Menken on the red carpet for the Beauty and the Beast, for the live-action Little Mermaid, who would he want to play Ursula? And he said Harvey Firestein.
I feel
I
like
can
I've heard
sort of
Harvey's name
see
before.
it.
Alan said that.
Alan said that.
Well, congratulations, Harvey. And Harvey's in a new play, by the way, Gently Down the Stream.
That's correct.
Which started previews this weekend or right before last week or something.
And of
Off-Broadway.
course, Alan and Harvey work together on Newsies.
Of course.
There's a lot of connections
Of course.
in today's news. There's some other news. We owe a congratulations to...
Marilyn loves Miss Saigon. Who doesn't, really?
It's so good. To Megan Hilty and Brian Gallagher had another baby.
Aw, with a cute name. Delayed
that's-
reaction. Ronan!
Ronan Lane Gallagher, born...
Congratulations. Welcome to the
on
world,
March
Ronan
2nd.
Lane.
So sweet. So we wish
They like the Harvey idea. Chelsea, they all like it. I'm just saying.
he'd be fantastic. One of these days, you can do your Harvey imitation.
I don't do that on camera.
Okay, no, we
I
don't
do that for you
Thank
during
you.
meetings.
That's true. That is true. In other good news, Nick Cordero is engaged to Amanda Clute, so congratulations.
Wait,
And
who is?
Nick Cordero.
I didn't know this.
Of A Bronx Tale.
Nobody told me.
I'm here for you.
Wow, congratulations.
Yes, lots of good news today. But also for Beauty and the Beast, we asked fans to rank their top 10 performances.
Yes, and I know what number one is because, and
Everyone
I
knows what
agree.
number one is.
Emma Watson
Yes.
is a great belle.
And
she's number one.
She's poised to come to Broadway, don't you think?
No.
It's time.
No, I don't think she'll come to
Okay,
Broadway.
forget
I
it.
don't know what are you talking
Not
about. I
in
don't think
Beauty and
that'll
the Beast,
ever
just in
happen.
something. In something.
She'll never come to Broadway.
Oh my God. If Daniel Radcliffe can
You're
come to
welcome to
Broadway,
come to
Emma
Broadway.
Watson can come to Broadway. If Rupert
I
Grint
like
can
this
come to
chair might
Broadway,
break. Would it be awkward if this chair broke?
not for me, just for you. We have some Hamilton news. Javier Munoz is coming back tomorrow.
You throw me off. Beth makes a list, but then she goes out of order. Like the Nick Cordero thing is like 6th on
I was
here.
giving good news
And
together.
I'm trying to like peek over, and it's like not making any sense. But yeah, Javier Munoz is better,
He's
right?
better, and he's starting back in Hamilton tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. Cool.
Tomorrow. Yes. Sweet Charity. Okay.
Right, so Sutton
Sweet
Foster
charity.
did it off Broadway.
Correct.
And we've heard little whispers that it might be coming to Broadway, but not for a while.
And that
Sutton's
is
a
still,
new mom.
and that
Congratulations.
is still the case.
Huh?
And that is still the case.
Still the case. Like in a year, maybe a year and a half.
well, who knows when? This
Right.
it's possible.
But it's happening. It's in the works.
It's gonna happen.
And I'm pretty sure it's gonna be interesting though, because they did it like almost in the round. They did it on a thrust stage.
They should go to Circle
And
instead.
there are very few of those. There's only one
Circle
on
and
Broadway.
Square.
That's the only one on Broadway.
Correct, but you can configure any theater. You really can. If they can, for Heisenberg at MTC, there were seats. Who knows?
Okay, or they'll just do it in a regular proscenium. Maybe.
Or
That'd be
they'll change the
interesting.
staging.
I don't
That's
know.
correct.
Be interesting.
Is anyone still with us? Are we still? Do we have people? Okay. Okay.
So you're all
There-
out of order. You're throwing yourself
I
off.
am
There's going to be an
fine.
Anastasia album. Shocker.
And you can pre-order it starting tomorrow
Cool.
digitally.
It's
It will
exciting.
drop sometime in June on Broadway
Drop.
Records.
Anastasia doesn't drop. Beyonce
It will
drops.
be released in June, but there's no actual date yet, so don't mark your calendars. Christopher Jackson has joined the Carnegie Hall New York Pops with Jesse Mueller and Will Chase and
Cool.
Adrian Warren. So,
Okay.
Okay.
Fancy.
There is a same.
Put on a suit for that if you're going to that.
Yeah, it's Carnegie Hall. Dress
Yeah,
up.
it's fancy.
You're on fire today.
Katie Rose Clarke's here.
She
I love
totally
Katie
is.
Rose Clarke.
Okay, and at the Oregon Shakespeare Festival,
Yeah.
they're going to do a same-sex Oklahoma.
This is weird. This was high on her list, but she's just mentioning it now.
It's true, because I'm confused by it.
This
However,
is confusing.
our
Do we know
reporter-
who's of the same sex?
No,
Is Ado Andy going to be a gay boy?
probably. But I do not have confirmation about that because the director, Bill Rauch, did speak with our reporter, Andy Lefkowitz, but he didn't reveal any casting or which
Okay.
roles will be.
I'm surprised they're getting like permission to do this, but if you can do Mulan without reflection, I guess you can do anything.
What's happening today? Okay, there's
Nina said, "I can hear Katie." Yeah, she's very
she's
close.
right here,
She's like
and
4
I
feet
need
away.
to get out of here. But I want to tell you one more thing. Jerry Zucker, who is famous for Airplane and the Naked Gun
I
series.
used to love those
How many-
movies, man. Those were like my comedy jams when I was a kid.
Thank you for sharing. He is doing a world premiere of a new musical called Intermission the Musical. Maybe it's 15 minutes long. I don't
What's it
know.
about?
I don't. Okay, are you ready for the? I knew you were going to ask me that.
Okay.
This is, by the way, next February. Through
Somebody
March.
said Ado Danny. Get it? Thank you, Trevor. That was a good
Very
joke.
good.
Ado Danny.
Very good. So this is next February 2018 at the Seattle Fifth Avenue Theater. Are you ready?
Okay, yeah, intermission.
The story of two dim-witted brothers who come to Potku, a tiny monarchy located somewhere. After receiving an email from someone they never heard of claiming that money has been left to them by a relative they never knew they had, they fall in love, get caught up in a military coup, join a band of revolutionaries, and have to save the country.
Can I do something? What are you talking about? Why is that called Intermission the Musical?
I don't know.
Remember the musical, The Audience, the musical? Remember that show? There was an
Helen
off-Broadway
Mirren?
musical called Audience, and you sat in the audience and you stared at an audience. A transport group did it, and it was a wall of audience, and it was all about the stories of all the people in the audience. And you know what they learned from that? People don't care about the audience. What they care about
It's Katie Rose
is
Clarke.
Kim and Ellen and all that drama.
Bye, guys.
So let's bring Katie Rose Clarke in here. Hi.
Hi, guys.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Um,
Oh my goodness.
It's so good. Well, oh my God, it's happening.
It's all happening.
You're in Miss Saigon.
Yeah, I'm in
the
Miss
dream came true.
Oh my gosh. It was my very first Broadway show I ever saw.
And when was that?
I think it was in 2001.
Oh yeah, we talked about this. I remember.
Oh,
So
no.
you-
It was like
you-
99.
You saw it was towards the end of the original Broadway run
Yes.
in that same theater that you are now performing in.
Yes, and with Leia Salonga. She had come back to the show.
Right.
So you guys,
And now you're like friends with her, and like, look at your life.
it's
Let's talk about how great your life is. And you're Ellen.
I'm Ellen.
And previews have started. It's happening.
Previews.
The helicopter's happening.
All
And
of
you're
it.
doing it every night.
Every day.
And what is it like actually now living in it? Because I'm sure you thought about it a lot, and now you're in it.
It has been a total dream, and I can really say that truthfully from the bottom of my heart. It's the best group of people in the whole wide world, the most incredible actors, and of course the show is just so like heart-wrenchingly beautiful.
Mm-hmm. It is.
It's perfect. So
It
yeah,
is.
I'm having the time of my life.
So, okay. So Ellen is Chris's wife
Yeah.
when he comes back to America,
Mm-hmm.
and the role has changed a little bit. one
Yeah.
of your songs has changed. Let's talk
Yes.
about that a little bit.
Okay, we can talk about that. It has changed, yeah.
So what was the song that's replaced?
So it used to be Now That I've Seen Her, which is a stunning, beautiful song. Sing it. And they decided to rewrite it. Actually, it's been something they've worked on quite a bit. If you ask Ellen and Claude Michel, that it has been something that they've always felt like needed tweaking, and it's been through lots of different iterations. And I think they're very happy with this one, and I think it is absolutely.
What's the new song
beautiful.
called?
The new song is called Maybe.
Right.
And I
Not the Annie maybe.
no
Different maybe.
different maybe. And
It'd be so weird if you
it's
sang maybe
so,
from Annie.
oh my God. Anyway, I love it. It's so beautiful, and I mean, it's just honestly, the two of them are really present, and they're there, and I think like getting to
Oublier
hear,
and Schomburg?
yes,
Them?
getting
The
to talk to
Frenchmen?
the Frenchmen. They're the loveliest, most incredible people, and I think like having them there and hearing straight from them has been also so crazy, but also so helpful, and they're just brilliant. You know.
Isn't it crazy though when these musicals that we grew up loving, and then you find out that the people who wrote them are like, we actually want to keep working on it, and you're like, you want to make it better? What?
Right, okay.
What? There's more? There's more? That's
100%.
amazing.
Okay, so like when I got there, you think like it's a set show. I mean, it's a huge hit show, and they're so open to like hearing from me. For their like any input, they change things in the middle of the rehearsal day. I mean, it's like those are brilliant artists.
That's so cool. That's so cool. Okay, somebody said Adam is asking, most of your co-stars were on the London production together. Not most, three.
Yeah,
Three, right? Did you
Four,
initially?
four.
Oh no, four. I'm sorry, four. Did you initially feel like an outsider during rehearsals? Did they have like
gosh.
secret handshakes? And you were like, guys, I wasn't there for that joke. Like
No,
a lot of
no.
inside jokes from London. Well, we did it in London, and
No. I mean,
Remember that
obviously,
night? I'm
there is
sorry.
that. Like, there's like a shared experience that they have that we weren't there for. But they're not. It's not that way at all. I never really felt like an outsider. Plus, like, they were so excited, and they were excited to bring the show to Broadway. That I think that no, it was never like that. We're
Right.
very close. Eva and I are really close. It's just been dreamy.
dreamy. Scott wants to know, what's your favorite thing to do between shows on a 2-show day?
Between
Do you have
shows.
2-show days now?
Yes.
Because
yeah.
when you first start, you rehearse sometimes, but you're doing matinees now.
We are doing
Okay.
matinees Wednesday and Saturday.
Well, you open Thursday. Like, it's all
we
happening.
open Thursday. I
It's all
can't believe
happening.
it, you guys. We open Thursday.
What do you do? What do you do?
Okay.
You chill?
I have dinner. On Saturdays, my husband can come up, and usually I make food and we just heat it up and have it in my dressing room. So we're big fans. My husband and I are big fans of The Americans. So
Oh, I'm so behind on it. How's the new season? The promos are really blowing my mind. I want to watch
Okay,
it.
Paul, I can't wait. Okay, I'm going to digress because I am so obsessed with this show. It's incredible, and so we obviously bought the whole new season, and so as it's coming out, we've been watching it
So you're wrapped up in it.
in my dressing room, which there's only been one, but still.
Maybe you can be like a
Y'all.
musical version of The Americans. Could you?
Oh my god!
Could you play that? I feel like you could
Yes.
play like different wigs and spy lady stuff.
Yeah.
Spy lady.
Put my
You'd be a
name-
good
yeah.
spy lady.
I would love it. Also, I love spy shows. I also loved Alias. Remember that show? I watched it
course.
from beginning to end,
Yeah.
like every single episode.
Yeah.
I loved that show. Yeah,
You'd probably I think you'd be really good at it.
like being a spy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would be an
I think-
amazing
I
spy.
don't know why I think that, but
Because you know me.
Priya,
So-
Priya wants to ask, and I'm going to say it in her voice. What's it
Priya.
like working with Alistair? Alistair Brammer.
Alistair
Very, very
Brammer.
cute British man
So-
who's playing your
He
hubby.
plays my husband. Alistair is like heart of gold, most amazing person, and it's working with him on stage is exciting. I mean, we have this really great scene in Act 2, and he has this total breakdown, and I watch him sometimes as his scene partner, like I'm in the audience. I mean, I'm just like.
Don't do that. You can't do that.
He's so good. But no, he is incredible, and he every night he's just fresh, and he's so solid. So great person on and off stage. Totally love him.
Marsha wants you to do sideshow with Helena York. That might be fun.
Oh, that would be so
David
fun.
said, any Glinda anecdotes from Wicked? You
Oh,
were Glinda.
fun. I was Glinda.
We love talking about Glinda. I mean,
Sure.
you're like an amazing Glinda.
That's nice.
You're top notch, Glinda.
Well,
Yeah.
Glend. I like
So
that
good.
you shortened that.
So good.
That's really nice. Anecdotes. Oh my god, I always have the same ones. I'm super boring.
Is there anything that you've never revealed before?
Never revealed. Like, I don't know. like little mishaps happen all the time. I always tell the story about my
Did you
wig
kick
coming
yourself
off.
in the face? I was just talking to Kara Lindsay about Glenda's kicking themselves in the head. That never happened?
I never did that.
So you're very safe, Glenda.
I am.
Some of these girls just knock themselves
not.
over doing that pop. They're trying to get, getting the laughs in Popular. It's a full out
Look,
physical.
It's super fun. You get carried away. No, I did have my strap break during Popular. Just my
Oh,
strap.
your dress strap?
My dress strap. So I kind of had to hold. I mean, they don't
Yeah,
really do
Glenda
much.
can't. This is a family show.
Yeah.
Keep it in, Glenda.
I mean, I always tell the story about my wig coming off.
About what?
My wig fell off.
That happens.
You know.
I love your hair right now, by the way.
Thanks. You said that last time we saw each other. That's really nice.
I just like you.
I like you too.
What did you sing for your Saigon audition?
My second,
The
they
song?
sent me them too.
Maybe from Annie?
Mhm.
Have you ever sung Maybe from Annie?
No.
Maybe you do a mashup.
Can I tell you I don't know that song?
What?
I don't even know that song.
You know what that is?
I never
Where she's
seen
dreaming
Annie,
about
but I
like
don't-
maybe my parents are
maybe.
maybe far away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. I do know it.
Mash
You
them
guys-
up. Mash them up.
I think that's a brilliant idea.
Next time you come here, have that mashup ready to go.
Oh my God, you guys are so fun. What are all these questions?
I love questions like this. Lucy, do you ever have to take a step back and take a moment when you realize you're actually in Miss Saigon on Broadway? I feel like it's surreal.
Oh, totally. Totally.
Like walking by that marquee and
Oh my God.
going in there.
Every day it's like, yeah, I do have to pinch myself.
What
It's-
is it
yeah.
like? Jackson wants to know. Jackson Brothers. I like that name. I don't know if it's two brothers or just a guy named Jackson Brothers.
That's
But hi,
his last
Jackson.
name?
What's it like singing such an iconic duet with Eva Noblezada?
Oh my God.
Broadway newcomer
You
who we
guys,
love.
Eva is so effing good in this show. Sorry, excuse my French. But yeah, she's so good. Her voice is so amazing, and she's just top-notch actress. It's amazing singing with her. But you know what's funny is that I actually can't really hear her much in that song. Can barely hear the orchestra.
Really?
Yeah, I'm kind of upstage, and I mean I can hear, but not very well. I wish I could. I mean, it's not like in a concert where we can just really like,
Right.
you know.
Right. That's true.
But it's super fun. Rehearsals were really fun. I would record us in rehearsals because I was so obsessed with our voice, and I'd play it for my husband at night.
Marshall, you have a professionally recorded performance of Light in the Piazza. Brilliant BTW.
Thanks.
Is there any other performance you wish you could have recorded that way? That was cool. So that was for PBS,
That
right?
was for PBS, yeah.
With Aaron Lazar.
With Aaron Lazar.
Right.
That was amazing. We actually did. We recorded Allegiance as well.
Oh,
And,
right, of course. Movie theaters, people. You're getting really lucky with your recorded performances. What?
I know, that's crazy. I know. So, yeah, I don't know.
That's so cool.
I've been really lucky in that. So that is fun.
What was it like watching Allegiance in the theater?
It's hard. Like, I kind of watch everything just cringing at myself the whole time. And, you are all our own worst critics.
Who have you been most starstruck by? You have a lot of questions, so I'm just going to keep going if you don't mind.
Most starstruck by, Sarah Jessica Parker came to Wicked. I was in Wicked with her brother. He was our Dr. Dillon.
Oh, yeah.
And on his final night in the show with us.
She came backstage?
She was lovely, as of course, like you want her to be. I mean, she's just beautiful. And
You're suddenly taking on a
amazing.
Sarah Jessica Parker
Oh my
energy.
gosh. I love her. I love her. I've, of course, watched Sex and the City from beginning to end a few times. Like,
Yeah.
it's a problem. I love it so much.
It's not a problem.
It's not a problem.
We all have.
Everybody needs to watch that show.
We all have.
Genius, and she's perfect.
Any pets?
Yeah, I have a pet. I have a dog. His name is Samson. He's 9.
Oh.
Crazy. I got him when I was on tour with Wicked
Oh.
in North Carolina.
How cute.
Yeah.
Would you have a dream role?
Oh, yeah.
Did we talk about this
Everybody asks
before?
that. Everybody asks that. I know. I've played so much amazing women that I really love and respect, and I if I can just keep that going, it'd be amazing. I mean, I'd love to do on camera things. I mean, that's a dream. Love to do some TV.
You're on camera
films.
right now. This little camera
My
right
dream
here.
is coming true.
Do you want to do a monologue, like a dramatic monologue?
Oh my
while you're
gosh,
here?
no. Actually, no.
Favorite show, Broadway or TV? Well, her favorite TV show is The Americans right now, Madison.
Obviously.
Do you have a favorite Broadway show?
Favorite Broadway show.
First Broadway show she saw was Miss Saigon.
Yeah, it
you
kind of
people.
was.
This
my
is
favorite
full
ever.
circle.
It's all
full
happening
circle
for
moment.
me. It's crazy. Yeah, Miss Saigon really was one of my favorite shows of all time.
Okay. All right. Well, we can keep going forever. These people just keep asking you things
I
because
mean,
they
I
adore
love
you.
it. I love it.
And so do I, but we have to cut this short because it is supposed to be a limited thing. But, oh my God, you're in Miss Saigon. You are Ellen.
Yes, I am.
You're on the bed.
I'm on the bed.
I always think of the bed when I think of Ellen. And it opens Thursday.
Yeah.
What are you wearing on opening night?
I don't know yet.
You don't have it figured out?
Nope. I know you guys. Isn't that crazy? I don't have it figured out. But I do have someone helping me. So we'll see what they come up with.
I'm so excited for you.
Thank you.
Have an amazing opening.
Thank you, Paul. Are
And
you going to be there?
what?
Are you going to be there?
I'm going out of town. I'm on vacation.
Oh my goodness. where
I'm
are
so
you
sorry. I
going?
planned a vacation around your Miss Saigon opening. It was a
Oh.
mistake.
No, listen, I get it. Where are you going?
But Palm Springs, California. Hi, everyone.
I love Palm Springs.
So do I. So, but you're opening on Broadway. Enough about me. Oh my God, you're in Miss Saigon. That's so much more exciting.
Yay!
And I will see it when I get back. And everyone, please go to the Broadway Theater. It's not just a Broadway theater; it's the Broadway Theater. And Katie Rose Clarke's Ellen. And we'll see you tomorrow with another awesome guest on Live at 5.
Bye. Thanks, guys.